You don't know.
Asked for water and they hit him up with a vinegary sponge. Where did they get the vinegar and the sponge? They brought it from home. That's what we're dealing with here, Woody.
Yeah.
You don't even
That's the level of
Dude, vinegar is like my favorite kind of potato chip. You're not
We had
listening
it.
here.
You know what I mean? Like
They were still
dope.
Yeah. They were mean-spirited.
Uh-huh.
You know, hey, are you thirsty, man? We're torturing to death. Get a load of this, and then they fuck with them.
I've been thirsty, and then I have more vinegar potato chips or pistachios anyway. I understand Jesus is suffering. Cancer's worse.
Yeah, you know what? Because Jesus is omniscient. He was looking at the sponge, and he's like, I fucking know. I know this is fucking vinegar.
I'm doing this for the show.
You sons of bitches.
Oh, here they go to get the water. I can't wait.
Because I will not be an umbrella guy. No chance. No chance.
Wait, are you? How often are you carrying an umbrella around?
I haven't carried an umbrella in 10 years, but I reserve my right to.
You got a sodomy clock for that, like Milo Yiannopoulos?
About
his sodomy clock, Milo. He's like, you know, he's a.
How long it's been since he's taken one?
Yeah, up the ass. Yeah, he's got it. He tweets
I
about
thought he
it.
wasn't
That's my
gay
favorite
anymore.
thing. He's not gay anymore. He's you know.
I think he's gay.
No, that's you go to hell if you're gay. He's not going to hell, so he's not gay.
You also go to hell for lying about being gay.
Look, he's not fucking guys in the ass anymore. That's all I know because you got the.
Well, how does the sodomy clock work?
Like the way a tornado trailer park clock works. Like no dick in the ass since this date, and then you count. Like
how long has it been?
Oh,
I think 3 years.
Oh,
he had a relapse one day. I was like, that was a great day. I mean, it sucks for him, but I was like, oh, he's being honest about this shit. Oh my God. And now I'm glued onto the Milo sodomy clock. If I ever see it, I'm like, oh, let me take a look at that.
Wait, Milo had a clock that kept track of his sobriety from being fucked in the ass, and then he came clean about getting fucked in the ass?
Yeah, he had to reset it one day.
That's fantastic.
You know,
I love this.
That's awesome, man.
I've got to respect it. You know,
now I want a fucking sodomy clock. I'm gonna start doing it so I could have one.
That'd be so funny if you're like, I've been doing it for 41 years, and then one day you just get online and reset.
Yes,
Isaiah, thank you for joining us. At a wonderful.
Man, that was an insane sentence to come in on. Going, boys.
Good to see you.
How's your sodomy clock? I don't want to get personal. I don't know you.
I haven't checked it out in a while, but it was good last oil change. So
is it
you should know right away.
Do I use an umbrella? I've been trying to quit. So
yeah, Gavin McInnes said that we were gay if we used umbrellas, and
don't own one.
I don't even own an umbrella.
I kind of respect that. I kind of get that a little bit, you know. Like if
because Gavin's got all that goo in his hair, right? Doesn't he have slick back hair?
Goo?
He does.
Is that what he is?
Yeah, so he's got like
I'm a goo
umbrella.
man.
Maybe it's just wet because he doesn't use an umbrella. Maybe that's what it is.
That's clever.
Man, there's an actual account called Sodomy Clock. I can't believe this.
It's cool.
May 15th.
Get them as a sponsor.
That would be so fun. Are you addicted to having your asshole plundered? Well, we can help.
Well, it depends on the definition of sodomy. It's also oral, technically speaking.
No, get real.
I'm just letting you know what the laws say.
Right.
Yeah, but that's
next time you're anti-sodomy, you just know you're down to vagina.
Yeah, we know what it really means.
Wendigoon, how would the Lord feel about oral penetration? Would he think sodomy?
With a clock, he probably wouldn't approve of it, if I had to guess.
You know what I mean?
But yeah,
fucking a clock.
You're losing on all fronts here, Taylor.
You know what? I'm so sad about that I'm sure he's at least a little sad.
The laws of man and God alike are against you here.
Well, when you're wrong, I guess.
It's funny because right before this, I was recording the Weird Bible show. So it goes from like parables and Jesus immediately like sodomy, Wendigoon. How do you confer? How do you
confer? I mean, Old Testament God notoriously unchill with it. Hated it.
Very unchill with it. Yeah.
Jesus just had so much more stuff on the list he was trying to get to.
There was a lot. He was, he was fighting Pharisees, and he like had the whole dying thing to go do, so that took up a lot of his time.
Yeah. He had a lot of people coming after him because he ruined their bank. the temple they were using for money changing.
Yep.
Not good. You got to be. You got to. Everyone knows church is for a guy in jeans who knows 3 chords on an acoustic guitar.
If we're gonna steal people's money, we're gonna
lady.
do it our way. Okay, we're gonna do it with speakers and have like these big projectors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Does anyone else think Jesus' suffering was kind of blown out of proportion?
No, it seemed really bad.
No,
Have you
it
seen The
seemed
Passion?
horrible. Have you seen what Mel Gibson did in that documentary?
No, but I know it
He
lasted what, a
shamed those
weekend.
Jews real good.
Was it a weekend that he came back?
No, it's.
Are you talking
Are you
about the
serious?
dead part or the
Yeah.
torture part?
Well,
the dead part
whatever.
was
I don't know.
3 days.
Enlighten me. It was
Yeah,
3
well,
days.
The dead part was 3 days, but he was tortured leading up to the death.
Wasn't
how
he
long?
tortured? What did he go to hell during the dead part?
That most people believe that, yeah, because there's a verse in that Paul talks about rot from hell. So most people think he was in hell for 3 days, but that he destroyed perdition, whatnot, while he was there. The Catholics have a lot of lore around it, but it's just mentioned for a verse in the like Protestant beliefs and stuff. But he was taken in, he was arrested, and then he was tortured. The worst part of the torture consisted of what's called a cat o' nine tails. It is a whip that has 9 different strings that has like these barbs off of it. And when you drive it into someone, the barbs hook. And when you rip it out, it pulls out all the flesh. So he was.
I don't want
whipped
to
with
kink
that.
shame him, but like cancer's way worse than that.
I mean,
Cancer is so
Disneyland
much
hard to
less
disagree.
bad than that.
I think
please,
if
cancer lasts
you're-
like a year. It's a
I-
slow grinding
think if
death, and
you're
Jesus
hit-
had a bad weekend.
You can't have you can have nachos on cancer.
It's true. Fact
Checkmate.
check. True.
You think the
Why
Lord?
did I think of it that
Lord-
way?
Jesus could have had nachos. You don't
Christ
know.
asked for water, and they hit him up with a vinegary sponge.
him
Where did they
vinegar.
get the vinegar and the sponge? They brought it from home. That's what we're dealing with here, Woody.
Yeah.
You don't even
That's
have-
the level of
Dude,
yeah.
vinegar is like my favorite kind of potato chip. You're not
You had
listening
it,
here.
You know what I mean? Like
They were
Sounds
still
dope.
yeah. They were mean spirited.
Uh-huh.
You know, hey, are you thirsty, man? We're torturing to death.
hey,
Get a load of
Quintus, did you
this, and then they
Quintus,
fucked
Yeah,
with them.
bring the
I've been
vinegar?
thirsty, and then I
Yeah,
have more
extra-
vinegar potato chips or pistachios anyway. I understand Jesus is suffering. Cancer's worse.
Yeah, you know what? Because
Wow.
Jesus is omniscient. He was looking at the sponge and he's like, I fucking know. What- I know this is a fucking vinegar.
I'm doing this for the show.
You sons of bitches.
Oh, here they go to get the water. I can't wait.
Pranked him. The ultimate Christian, like last second salvation has to be the thief on the cross next to Jesus
Yeah,
who
talk
didn't make
about,
fun
like,
of him.
Just
Yeah.
sliding into home. Yeah.
Just that's like being the backup quarterback on a Super Bowl winning team. Like you didn't have to do anything. Like he's just hanging there dying, and then Jesus is dying, and the one other criminal is crucified. It's like, this guy, you're not even the son of
This
God.
guy
And then
stinks. I hate
yeah, this
that
guy
guy.
stinks. You don't like him. And then the other criminal's like, he's done nothing wrong. Can't you see that? Jesus is like in.
Yeah.
Like you're in good with me.
And when you get up there, tell him I sent you. Come over to my side. Yeah.
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 Someone I'm friends with someone here. You may have heard him. God.
There's just the name God ringing. in
Yeah,
your
just
head.
the
So Jesus' head up high above everyone else in the crowd up ahead, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that guy,
That guy, yeah, he's a
He
thief.
waves you right through 30
Yeah,
different
yeah.
Indiana Jones like soul tests. Like, there's guys over there going through Ninja Warrior in heaven, and you're just speeding right through to the
Oh
front
my
of the
God,
club like a
imagine-
hot-
Not his wife
Imagine-
though. Leave her out.
Imagine the hell if
Yeah,
you get up to the pearly gates
one?
and Saint Peter is there giving the test. He's like, all right, the book, everything's looking good. Now it's just honestly just the cardio test and you're in. It'd be like, what? Yeah, you didn't that was that on the book? Like a sub 6 minute mile. We want fit people.
cardio. Jesus
Very
is
clear.
huge on cardio. You've seen how vascular he was on the cross. He's got that lean
He
fucking
was a
runner's
swimmer,
look.
I think.
That didn't
Either
start
a
that
swimmer or
day.
a runner for sure. A lot of
Mhm.
cardio. A lot of cardio. He wasn't just swinging a hammer. No, sir.
Yeah.
That's not a
I don't know
carpenter's
why
body.
he was a
That's not a
swimmer because he
fisherman's
could walk
body.
on water.
He walked everywhere, and you got to keep that in mind. Like he was traveling everywhere on foot.
Yeah. Man, Woody, you would have been in heaven with what I'm sure the amount of fat hate that was going on in ancient times. like being fat in a time like that is like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No. Remember, that's the times when it would be the mark of a rich man or maybe even royalty
How'd
of
you
some
do
kind.
that?
Yeah, but
No,
if
that's
you're
a
a
fat
rich
myth. They've been telling us that since we were kids.
Not
That's
Candy
true.
made that
Men
up.
have hated fat women forever.
That's
Don't-
just big
a-
fat
that's a
We were
hoax.
rollers once.
Oh, yeah.
We were
Dude,
respected by-
I absolutely
very attractive. No, wrong.
it's a fertility goddess. No, it's a warning.
No. You nailed it, dude. That's why I disagreed on this one. Zach, show me an ancient fertility idol. It's nothing. It's like a ball without a head, by the way.
Yep.
It's just titties and an ass. It's just, and they're like, yep, a perfect woman. No head, just gigantic tits and a gigantic ass.
I'm living down in New Orleans right now, and I've gone to a bunch of the voodoo places, and those like little statues are everywhere. And they're like, yeah, it's part of like voodoo belief that if you like hang this in your house, you'll have a lot of kids. Like,
Bizarre. Not the
Yeah,
one.
how
I was
did she
thinking
get
of.
that way? I put a ring on her finger.
tale as old as time.
Yeah, we need to redo the fertility goddess statue.
There
Ooh,
you go. That's more like it. That's
come
what I'm looking
on.
for.
Classic, yeah.
There's not even a
Look at my-
face on it.
Yeah, they didn't need one.
Where's this
Yeah.
from? They were bad.
What are you looking at the face for, homo? You know, don't you see those giant belly, that fertile belly?
Why
How
are
many
you looking
guys
at
are
her
supposed to
face,
be
you
fucking
umbrella
these guys
carrier?
at the same time?
Maybe this is what we looked like back then. It's that ancient. This is some sort of worm goddess that was ruling over us
that
back then.
ancient. It's not even close.
Yeah.
It's not even close to the Yeah, but
Bees
people
not
with
even
all the
tried.
names.
That's just like a weird stick they found. That doesn't.
Well, the
count.
one on the left,
Right.
sure, though, right? I see a belly button.
Sure, that one, but the bees.
I know
like,
her.
What on earth?
Holy
more
All
like
right here is living the dream.
Is that Priapus?
Does she have a sister?
My
He passes
ancestors.
out every time he gets hard.
The last pick? Yeah, probably.
I mean,
Yeah.
You know what though? It's probably like furries because they're like they make just more art than anybody else. So back in the day, it was probably the weird, sick perverts that like grimace-shaped women making all the art.
That could be true because everyone else is like, okay, I'm gonna go work while
Yeah.
you do that.
Yeah.
But the furries make talented art. These are clearly like kindergarten class projects.
Yeah, some
Well, they
dude was
didn't
like
have computers.
like absolutely gooning to those, and now we're like, oh, it was an object of worship, and it's like, no, just all the other Neanderthals were like, me no like Ugluk, he weird pervo. Like, do you see what he be making in his cave? Despicable.
I guess depending on how you look at it, it is a sort of worship, really. In
Yeah.
a way.
They found a
Mm.
Neanderthal skull and they took its molars and they're able to test it for chemicals. So you can see what he'd been eating. He tested positive for like 3 or 4 hard drugs. It's like marijuana
Oh.
and cocaine or something like that. in
Man,
this
that guy's
Neanderthal.
cool. That's
But
a
the
cool
question is, how did
Neanderthal.
cocaine get to Europe when it's from South America?
Mhm.
Like,
Can we smoke those teeth?
we
You
probably
could
could.
definitely smoke those teeth. You know, there's that place in Africa or wherever the fuck where they're digging up the bodies to get the bones, and then they add the bones to the drug they use. It's a main ingredient in the like drug that everyone there
It
smokes.
has to be Africa or
Wow.
India based on that.
Yeah,
What's-
like they're-
what's going
it's
on?
a real
Yeah.
problem with the grave robbery.
When you get to like the point where you're like using bones to get high, that maybe you should quit. You know, I feel
Yeah.
that
Like,
you're violating a religion you should probably be a part of at that point. Like,
Yeah.
that's too far. Yeah,
Typical
like-
judging.
I was gonna say that too, right? This guy's got a lot of
typical
opinions.
American coming in here thinking
Well,
he
look tight over there, eh? They're just smoking some bones, bro.
You know what's funny is like some
cannibal drug.
professor was doing coke, and then his research assistant had to be like, this is remarkable, there's high grade cocaine dust on this artifact from Mesopotamia.
That's my theory too.
Professor Jittery, what is it? Oh, you're not gonna believe what we found. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely shocking. It's like, these guys were gacked out of their mind.
I have a business idea too.
I have a business idea. It's called we sell freaky out
Neanderthal
artifacts with cocaine.
is full of Colombian cocaine. That's so weird.
Like, oh man, this professor's a real bad guy. Yeah, isn't he the same guy who found a painting from the 12th century that had on a disc inside it? Yeah, this guy's a no good Nick. I don't like him.
The CD-ROM of this ancient art.
The thumb drive with some really seedy material.
As Taylor says.
Let's just put that on
It makes
Taylor
me
forever.
uncomfortable.
What did I do?
You always
talk about how you
those-
love incest.
You
and
bring up those
17-year-olds and
Bible
whatnot.
quotes about.
Oh yeah, you can't get me off of that stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, what Bible quotes about incest are being?
Harmless as a lamb.
Oh, ew, gross. Yeah.
Yeah, he goes on and on. It's upsetting.
Taylor's
In
something.
song.
I don't like it. I find it blasphemous and upsetting.
Yeah.
Can't believe you, Taylor. Disappointed.
I'm sorry, everyone. So you said you were doing the Weird Bible series. Is that where you're going through? I guess the eccentric.
It's
odd
it's a
stories?
podcast I have where like once a month we'll sit down and just talk about like different stories. Like we
Ooh.
just did one. The one we did tonight was about the Pharisees. The one before that was like on
Topical.
Strom guy. Yeah.
Man, I'm just right there with it, you know?
Thank you, Kyle. Always just Johnny on the spot.
Oh, because they're Jews.
Sa-
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Samson. Yeah, the strong guy. We did one about him, just like weird Bible stories and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
I have 3 podcasts now. It's absurd. I have that. I've got
Damn.
Creekcast with Meat Canyon, and then I've got the Red Thread with Charlie and Jackson Clark. So, yeah,
Damn.
it's weird. I went from, I think last time I was on, I had 0, and now it's like,
Now you-
you guys are right. This is a good grift. Great idea.
Dude, next time we have you on, you'll have 5.
Yeah, there you go.
Then a
Podcasts now.
baker's dozen.